today's episode of Knowledge Connect, where we explore life and legacy of Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, a towering figure in Indian history whose contributions to the Indian Constitution continue to resonate with us even today. Known as the principal architect of Indian Constitution, his vision and tireless efforts were pivotal in shaping a democratic and inclusive India. In this today's episode, we will take you through his life. We will delve into the profound impact of the Indian Constitution by him. Also, we will discuss his early life struggles as an untouchable in British India to his rise as a respected scholar, socialist, and politician. Join us as we pay tribute to Baba Sahib, also known as Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. Now, I would like to invite Ms. Aisha to discuss some lesser known facts about Baba Sahib.
Thank you, Ajasvi, for welcoming me onto this platform. As we all know, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, a prominent social reformer, jurist, and principal architect of the Indian Constitution, was born on April 14, 1891 in Mahau, Madhya Pradesh, into a Dalit family. His early life was filled with struggles of caste discrimination. He, along with his family, used to face social as well as economical problems because their caste was considered as untouchables. Not many people knew, but Ambedkar used to feel social isolation in his school years in America because of his caste. He was once forced to sit at a segregated table in Colombia and was oftenly denied entrance into restaurants.
Oh, I wonder, how was he able to cope up with all these problems?
Despite these obstacles, he excelled academically. He was first in his family to ever attend school and complete his education in economics and political science from the Bombay University. From then onwards, he never stopped and went on for further education, higher education abroad in many universities like Columbia University of the US and London School of Economics.
Ambedkar's personal relationship with Mahatma Gandhi is well known, especially about the Pune Pact. But what were the some lesser known tensions between them, especially about the Hindu Code of Bill?
While Gandhi and Ambedkar are famously known for their differences between the Pune Pact, but there was one lesser known tension between them over the Hindu Code. Ambedkar, as the law minister of the post-independence government, advocated for sweeping reforms to give women equal representation in marriage, divorce, and inheritance. However, some of these reforms were denied by Mr. Gandhi as he thought it would lead to conflict between them and Hindu orthodox values, traditions, etc. But this caused a rift between them. This made him believe, Mr. Ambedkar, that it would lead to betrayal of truth by Mr. Gandhi.
Okay. Ambedkar's education was funded by a wealthy benefactor, perhaps the Gaikwad of Baroda. So, how did this relationship influence his outlook on social reforms and his ideas about caste discrimination?
Ambedkar's education in the US was made possible largely because of Gaikwad of Baroda, as he identified his potential and provided him with necessary financial support. Ambedkar had a strong impact of this gesture as it was his early years of demonstration of how positive and intellectual leader can lead a positive change in our society. Ambedkar admired Gaikwad's modernist vision and his need to support social as well as economical conditions in our country. From then onwards, Ambedkar decided to enter into politics. And he understood the importance of state intervention which would help out the minority section of the society in reducing or eradicating the caste discrimination.
Apart from his legal work, Ambedkar was an influential economist. What were some of his key economic ideas?
Ambedkar strongly believed in the idea of land distribution as it would redistribute land among poorer section of our society. He also was a trained economist and his need was so grounded that even his desires were to uplift the weaker section of our society. He strongly believed in the ideas of industrialization and urbanization as a tool of Indian economy and even argued that it was necessary to modernize our currency to eradicate problems such as poverty and
Dr. Ambedkar's conversion to Buddhism is seen as a political act as well as a spiritual one. Can you tell us how did this decision influence his approach to social change and impacted the lives of Dalits?
Ambedkar's conversion into Buddhism in 1956 was deeply symbolic. He understood that harsh realities of caste discrimination was deeply correlated with Hinduism. He also wanted to provide Dalits a platform for alternation so that they can follow Buddhism instead of Hinduism to escape this brutality. It was more like a political statement rather than being spiritual.
Ambedkar's role in shaping Indian constitution is well documented. He also made some important contributions to the labor law. So can you tell us what were some of his important labor reforms?
Ambedkar's role in labor reform is not very known but equally important. He advocated for some reforms such as giving them appropriate working conditions, providing them with equal labor, and also establishment of trade unions and even protecting them from this exploitation. So he played his role very diligently to inform people about these laws so that he wanted to increase their reputation in the society and help out the marginalized community.
While Ambedkar was mostly celebrated for his legal and social reforms, he also did a deep study on ancient Indian history. Can you tell us how did his study help him with reformist ideas?
Ambedkar's idea and deep study about the ancient Indian texts included the Vedas, Upanishads, and also the Buddhist scriptures, which helped him to shape his idea about social as well as caste structures of our country. In particular, he studied about the history of the caste structures of India and the role of Brahmin perpetuating it. Ambedkar's work in all of this helped him to conclude that the caste oppression that they were facing for many years was just a result by misinterpretation by Brahmins on religious doctrines.
And with that, we have come to an end of this amazing session with Ms. Aisha.